Hey everyone, Jim T. Graham with RCGroups.com. We're back with Mike from Robart. What's happening, Mike?
Hey, what's going on, Jim? Excuse the backdrop, but hey, we all know that Zap is a great glue, and that Robart is one of the master distributors for the Zap glue. So I guess it's not a bad thing either. Just letting everybody know that kind of glue we use over here.
I like the term master distributor. That sounds very
Very
authoritative.
official.
Yes. Well, I'll pitch us in here. Everyone knows that warbirds are super cool. And the more you learn or see them, let's say you go to Jonal and you see some real quality warbird builds, you realize how awesome they are. But one of the things that makes them trick, awesome, and scale like is retracts.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to talk about today.
And we're going to talk about a special type of retracts, not just your regular standard retracts. We're talking about rotators. And a 60 size rotator at that Robart now has to offer. This is great for those 60 size Corsairs, and even better for those 60 size P40s, because we all know that P40 is a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier than the Corsair. So you need to put a robust gear in it. So let's go ahead and flip my camera around. And this is it. This is the new 820 from Robart. All right. This is a 60 size rotator. And this will accept I'm just getting over to some of my specs. This will accept either the 3/8 diameter robo strut. If you use the 3/8, you will have to use a sleeve adapter, or the 7/16 robo strut. So that's where the trunnion on this will accept either one of these. We offer it in pneumatic or electric. The pneumatic is, I'm going to move the electric over for a second, and then I'll actually get the other one out of the way. It is an air up, air down. This does, as a difference between the 815s and the 615s that we had, this is going to replace the 815s. The 615s we will continue to have. However, we have changed how the rotation works. We're now following a track system as opposed to doing a crow's foot. The one prior to this, Jim, yes, this rotation piece here would follow a dotted crow's foot, and that's how we got the rotation. With the new machinery and whatnot we're able to make a nice track, and it is actually followed through there.
Okay.
You also get the good positive up lock and down lock from that is in our traditional center loading trunnions. So on the pneumatic side, I apologize, I don't have air in my video room, but you can see how it will follow right in there. And then if we want, you can see right in here that you do get your rotation up and around. Okay. So this is the pneumatic version. All right. And then our electric version here. I get my knife out and I'll open this up. All right. We have not set a price on them just yet.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. My Dan and I are going through pricing and costing and all that fun stuff that is a joy to do and figure out what we're going to be selling these for. Okay. So the electrics are going to come 2 in a pack. Not really pretty there, but whatever. You get your control box and you get your jumper. This jumper is to go from the control box to your receiver. Okay. So, and what I'll do is I'll just operate one.
Now, what battery are these operating off of? Is it a battery just for your retracts or your primary battery?
You could do both. So I'm going to actually flip this on the side, and I'll use it. So this see this little nub coming out right here, Jim?
Yes, yes.
That's your another jumper, I should say, quote unquote jumper. If you would like to use an auxiliary battery, what you'll do is you'll pull this little jumper out. Do not lose it. And then you can plug in right under the 0, plus, and minus. This is where you will plug in an auxiliary battery, and you could go up to 9 volts with this. Or you can run it right off of your receiver battery by leaving the jumper in, and then it will run off of the receiver battery.
Does it pull much power? You're only going to use it twice, right?
It all depends on how many touch and goes and things of that nature that you're going to do. Okay. So, okay. So, green light means go. Okay. And I'm just plugging, I've got basically a receiver here. And now I'm going to go ahead and plug this in to the control box. Okay. Now, there is the retract working. Okay.
Right.
I'll flip it around the other way. And there you go. You got your rotation, you got your up lock, and you got your down lock. And then what I'll do is you can see, if you follow this pin here, you can see how the rotation occurs is by following that track.
Got it.
The other really nice thing about this gear is this track system is a metal track system, which is really going to pull this gear in tight. And it's so once you lock in your mounting rails into your airplane, now you've got, if you think about the way that if the force is going to come up, it's going to be able to come across. Everything's locked together. You're not going to get a lot of twist. These are going to be a really stout gear, especially for those heavier gear or airplanes that are needing the rotating gear.
Now, who came up with this design? Was it somebody in your shop?
You know, there's the track systems like this have been around. We had it for I believe it was the Hawker Hunter. But don't quote me on that we did for the Top RC gear. Also, we use this track system also.
Got it.
So, all right. So if you got any other questions, let me know. But otherwise, this is the 820RS for pneumatic and the 820RSE for electric. And like I said, I don't have a price just yet for them. I just wanted to make sure that we got this out there for you, Jim, and let everybody know over at Flying Giants that we have listened to what everybody's been asking for on those 60 size rotators. And we stoutened that up. We got it a lot stiffer and offering it both at electric and pneumatic for everybody.
So what I'll tell you guys on FG, if you have questions about this now or after purchase, in the link below and also in the feature, we'll have a link back to Robart. And Mike is always happy to answer any questions via email. Mm-hmm. So you can be sure and port your questions his way and he'll get the answers back, which is a giant plus in the world of today when rarely does anyone talk to you.
Yeah, we do our best to call people back, email people back. We do our best. I'm not going to say that we are perfect at it. We all stub our toe from time to time. We get it,
right?
But we're going to do our best to get everybody answered. Feel free to go to that support tab, email us, just sales@robart.com. The nice thing about if you email sales@robart.com, it goes to Danny and myself. So today Danny is out. I went through all the sales emails and then I responded to everybody. Typically he's running with that so that I could do the business stuff of the day.
Right. Awesome. All right, everybody. We've been talking to Mike from Robart, and this is their brand new retract system, pneumatic and electric. And as soon as it's available, we'll have everything up and live for you to go click, check it out, and buy it. Thank you so much, Mike.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
All right. Bye-bye.